Can we throw topics at you? This guy in the chat room is wanting to know if he can give us topics to talk about.
I mean, can't you see that we're clearly jam-packed with...
Yeah, we got tons of topics here.
Listen, Sapien 1, what do you want to talk about? You tell us what you want to talk about.
Yeah.
I mean, we're ready to talk about Putin and when trying to include Iran and Pakistan in the Central Asian Security Alliance. We're trying to... Is
that their NATO? Is that their answer to NATO? I saw that story.
You know, I gotta be honest with you. I tried to search this Central Asian Security Alliance, and you'd almost think that there was no fucking such thing, because not even Wikipedia's heard of it. You try to find any kind of information on this, it's nowhere to be found. I don't know what this is, but apparently China and Russia are trying to get Iran and Pakistan in on it.
Okay.
And India's begging to get put in.
No, India's on our side. They're part of they're the West's BFF.
India is begging to join, and Afghanistan is saying that they want to sit back they want to be like they don't really want to join, but they want to like be supporters of said group. I just think that's interesting. I think it's funny that everybody's picking their sides. We're getting ready for World War III.
I think I'm going to be on the side of Sarkozy.
Yeah, sure.
So I heard you may have to go to the bathroom during the show. You were mentioning it earlier that you had some major bladder issues.
Listen, it's not bladder. It's colon problems.
Oh.
I'm going to have to go take a real big shit real fast.
Well, while you're doing that, I'm going to go over this Herman Cain story that you have here. Republican presidential candidate Herman Cain denied that he groped somebody at his job in '97, but there's been a lot of news about this over the past few days. A lot of people brought up the race card, saying that the only reason this is being discussed is because Herman Cain is a black man. It's just an attempt to discredit his current surge of popularity in the GOP race for candidacy. I mean, I don't know. CNN has actually been, I think, the worst of all the ones bringing up this race card. They said that Cain is just discrediting himself, bringing up the race issue, because Cain has been so trying so hard to stay away from this race thing. I have a phone call here. I think it may be from one of my sources about the Herman Cain scandal. Let's see what's going on here. Is this the alleged accuser of Herman Cain? Thank you for calling into Mind Control. We're happy to have you here. What can you tell us about this story?
Well, first of all, just let you guys know that I'm the biggest fan of Mind Control. I think this is my favorite show ever on the internet.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
I was just watching Rochester.tv for his Mind Control show. I just subscribed on YouTube. Can I pop it out, call in, and give you some facts about Herman Cain, the man I'm accusing of sexual harassment?
So what exactly happened between you and presidential candidate Herman Cain?
Well, first of all, he told me that he wanted to show me the fourth 9 in his 9-9-9 plan.
What do you think he was referring to, saying that he wants to show you his 9?
He told me there was something big and white in his pants.
Yes, ma'am?
I said, excuse me, Mr. Cain? What does this have to do with my job? He then grabbed my head, pointed toward his crotch, and said, you want the job, don't you?
That's a very disturbing account of the sexual harassment. I'm sorry to hear you had to go through that, ma'am. Thank you for reliving the experience here with us on the show.
I hope you guys have a great week this week.
Me too. Thank you, Herman Cain accuser. Wow. So you heard it here first on Mind Control. Apparently, Herman Cain forced oral sex with this coworker. I have another call coming in here. Let me see who this is. I think it may be the man himself. This is Mind Control. You're live on the air.
Talking about
Who is this? Now, Herman Cain, you've been criticized in the past week for your reaction to the whole scandal. Do you have any words of defense that you'd like to give us today here live on Mind Control? I just spoke to the accuser. She said that you forced her head down to your monster black penis. All right, thank you, Mr. Cain, for calling in. I wish you luck in your... apparently, Mr. Cain has just hung up on me. It seemed like he was rattled again over accusations that he sexually harassed this coworker several years ago.
Oh my God!
Hey, Jerry, you missed it. You missed it. We had Herman Cain on, and the Herman Cain Accuser was on our show.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Apparently, the Accuser's a huge fan too. A huge fan.
Wow, is she in the chat right now?
No, she's not in the chat.
Oh, wow, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to go back and watch the show to see that.
It was pretty awesome, yeah.
That's tremendous. Well, I had this, that was the next story that I had up on headlines, but I guess
yeah.
I'll save that for another time.
Yeah.
Wow.